please welcome briefly on this discussion topic on how to open Jupyter Notebook on VS Code Editor in Python virtual environment. However, after you have installed your VS Code Editor on either Windows or Mac laptop system, go to where you download your VS Code and click on it. This is where I download my own, and this is my app. I've clicked on it. That's why I was able to open this particular virtual environment editor you are looking at. So you too have to go to where you download your own Visual Studio Code. Click on it and this particular page will open. However, I've already created a file in my desktop named Project Diabetes. By this, I will need to go to my open folder, which is this on my left hand side. I click on it. By the time I click again, I go to desktop and I go to where my Project Diabetes is. Project Diabetes. I click on my Project Diabetes, which is this, and I open. As you can see, Project Diabetes, and this is the data set that will enter my Project Diabetes. I close this welcome, then I go to terminal. I click on new terminal. I allow my new terminal to load. Then I type pwd to know if I'm in the right directory of Project Diabetes, which is this. Yes, I'm in Project Diabetes. Then let me now create my Python virtual environment. However, the reason why we are creating this Python virtual environment is because we don't want any particular project that we have done to click or to interrupt with what we are doing here. So each file will have a virtual environment so that whatever we keep in the file will be the way it is. There will not be any discrepancy about it. That's why we are creating this virtual environment, to make it more easier for us. So right now, let's create our Python virtual environment now by saying Python -m -venv space for env. That's it. Then we have to look at it and enter. Good. As you can see, for a virtual environment has been created. This is it. So right now, let's go to our file of Jupyter Notebook. Let's create our file for Jupyter Notebook. Let's right click, then we create a new file, and then we name it train.ipymb. Then we enter. As you can see, we've created our Jupyter Notebook, but it's not ready yet. We need to go to the select kernel because we are going to go into our virtual environment. We click here, we go to our Python environment, which is this. Then we now see our virtual environment that we just created. As you can see, this is it. Then we click on it. Automatically, it is started reading. As you can see, so right now, let's check if we have done that by going to our Jupyter Notebook. We create a cell, pip install pandas install pandas. Then this will appear. We click on this and we started reading. So our Jupyter Notebook is reading right now. As you can see, by the time we are done, you will see some mark here that will come up as tick, as good. So let's continue. Our installing our pandas. This is installing. As you can see, hold on a little while. It's pending. As you can see, it's still connecting to our virtual environment. As you can see, it's collecting pandas. As you can see, yeah, as you can see, installing collecting packages, as you can see, require already satisfied. So he's still reading. He has not, after he has finished, there will be something here that will tick as mark as good. So let's allow it to run. As you can see, it's running. As see, yeah, it's true. So let's check has been installed. Let's see pandas pip list. So let's see. As you can see, it has been installed already. The package that has been installed already, you can see now terminal. It has been done. So let's kill this. After we have done that, so what next for us to do is to create another cell by adding another cell. Click here below, then we said import pandas as pd. Let's run it. Run our pandas. Is running. As you can see, good. So let's give another cell and say pd dot read underscore. Then let's copy this and put it here and store in a variable here equals to and run it as we did before. Then let's give a another cell again. Say df dot head and run this exactly. So that's how we can install our virtual environment on this particular project. As you can see, thank you.